it makes you appreciate your loved ones a lot more. You know, if we take everybody for granted so much, and then when they're not here at Christmas time, then, and that's really, I mean, I think about, I have two moms. I had a stepmom and a real mom, or biological, and so, and they both died within 6 months of each other. So you take people for granted, and I never really realized how much I loved them. And I think about them all throughout the year, but at Christmas time, it's when you really think about it. But it's good. It's good to make yourself accountable for everything, your behavior and the way you treat people. And Christmas kind of reminds us of that. So my mom passed away in August, and we wanted to do something kind of, you know, so she can see the lights. So we started with like 30 balls, and then we just got more and more. The more we did, the more excited we got, and the more they got excited about doing the project. And so it just kind of became this whole thing. So we're going to try to every year do something like more like. We want to kind of make this interactive at some point. You know, like people can come get their picture taken, or take their pictures, have hot cocoa, you know, just kind of like a destination for the winter time. You know, come, let's look under the lights, and, you know, just kind of like a community thing. So we're going to continue to add every year. And, but yeah, that's kind of how it started. This is our first year. So we, you know, last year we had some house lights, but we didn't have anything like this, so. The community's had a lot of fun with it. We had a couple get engaged out here. It was maybe a week ago. She said yes. Yeah, so it was I think it was an impromptu thing on his part. He just stopped. We were actually outside. He said, do you mind if I, you know, ask my girlfriend to marry me? And I said, that's fine. But I think the girl was happy that they got it on video. So then she, you know, she has that memory. Amakuru. Something like that. I'm sorry.
So it started with your mom passing away.
My mom passed away, and she always did the lights every year. So we wanted to do kind of something in honor of her. But she only liked the clear lights. Like, she would never do anything in color. So we were like, you know what? We're going to go crazy, you know, just so she notices us, you know, kind of, you know. So, but yeah, so that's kind of how it started.
How do you get those lights? You say you don't decorate, but how do they get them?
They have a lift truck, like a scissor lift. Yeah, and so they were out here for, initially, I think when we did the first 30, and these are called spritzers. That's what these things are called. I think originally we had like 30 in front and 11 in back. And I said, I think we need to add some depth. You know what I mean? Because it was just, I mean, it was beautiful, don't get me wrong, and the trees were only up so far. But I told him, I said, I think we need to add some depth to it. And so he came back, and he just was like, he's like, do you care if we really do? I said, light it up, baby, light it up, you know? So, like I said, it's been a lot of fun. You know, originally the trees were only like halfway, the lights were only halfway up. And then next year, I think he wants to go, it's Caleb, I don't know his last name, but he's with Above and Beyond. I think they're out of Elkhart, but he wants to go all the way up with the lights around the trees. So
how did you think how did you make those lights like this?
How did we make them?
Okay, yeah. What about those ones? Do you do them, or those small ones?
Oh no, they did all of it.
They did
Above and Beyond, they came out and did all of it. Now originally, like the tree out there, we didn't have the Griswold mobile out there. Or have you ever seen Christmas Story, or not Christmas Story, but National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? Have you ever seen that?
No.
Okay, you have to watch it to understand the vehicle out in the middle. So it's a movie about a family that takes a vacation, and he's a typical Mid-Eastern man, for lack of a better term. So he's pretty he's pretty flawed. So he takes his family out on vacation anyway, and so there's that's kind of the it's the Griswold. Yeah, it's their last name is Griswold. But anyway, so that if you watch the movie, you'll understand the tree on the vehicle. So it's kind of funny. So, but people like it, people enjoy it, and like I said, people have had, I think, a really good time here. the people that have stopped, you know. So it's been a good experience, and my dad just loves it. I mean, we actually will leave and not really go. Really not go anywhere, and then come back just so we can see the lights. You know, and cameras do not do it. I mean, it just doesn't do it justice. You know what I mean? I've tried to take pictures and send pictures, but it just doesn't. You have to be here to feel it. You know what I mean? But he's gonna. I think the gentleman that the company that put these up, I think they have a drone flying over on Thursday to try to get some better pictures, because I think the news NDU, I don't watch the news, but they did a call out, and so my neighbor told me about it. So I tried to send them pictures. But like I said, the pictures just don't do it justice. I mean, you really have to be here to see it, to see what, you know, and if you come in from every direction, it has a different feel. If you come in from this way, you come in from that way. If you come off a brick road, that's brick road over there. If you come off that, I mean, it feels different from every angle that you come at it. And I actually drove around the back of that neighborhood to see what it looks like. And so my neighbors behind me, they get all this, you know what I mean? They're seeing all of it. And so yeah, you get a different feel from every angle. It's been a lot of fun. I met a lot of new people and got to talk to a lot of, people that I would have never talked to before. And we own the property over here as well. And we own that property over there. So eventually we'd like to see this kind of become a village, where it's more interactive and people can come and drive through and do things and things like that. So.
Have you heard about the award the other neighbors won?
No, what is it?
It's like decoration TV. They go through application, but they won in the whole country. They won like the
really?
best.
Oh, really? I didn't know there was anything like that.
They're on TV and they're right there in Michoacan Day Road.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, we don't get out much. I take care of my dad, and he's not very mobile. So.
Okay. So what do you think about that winning for the world?
I think that's amazing. I didn't even know anything about that. We weren't a part of any of that. And my brother came over today and he said, I guess you didn't win the contest or something like that. And I said, I didn't even know there was a contest. I mean, that's not why we did it this year. We did it to honor Mom. And
does that give you an idea of like?
No, because I'm not really. That doesn't interest me to do something for accolades. That's not really my thing.
So what's the feedback you get from people? What do they say?
Oh, people are loving it. People love it. People are like, it's magical, and and I want people to enjoy it. That's the whole point of all this. Just to, for people, and that's why I leave my door open, because I don't want people to think we're shut down or that we don't welcome people. But next year we're going to do something to make people so that people realize that it's a welcoming place and they can come and enjoy themselves. Or a lady came the other night and she just wanted to sit underneath the lights, and so so I was like, you're more than welcome. I mean, everybody's welcome here. So
okay.
But the community's had a lot of fun with it. We had a couple get engaged out here, and
oh really?
Yeah. And
when?
It was maybe a week ago. I think I have it on video. The girl that took the video sent it to me. But yeah, they got engaged, and we would get cards from just like random strangers just driving down the road, and people stop, and that's been a lot of fun. It's, my dad's not very mobile, so I wish that he was more mobile so that he could kind of interact with the, with the community as they come around and stuff. But it's been a lot of fun. I met a lot of new people and got to talk to a lot of, people that I would have never talked to before.
Okay. What does Christmas mean to you? Normally.
I think it's just about family, yeah, and it makes you appreciate your loved ones a lot more. If we take everybody for granted so much, and then when they're not here at Christmas time, and that's really, I think about, I have two moms. I had a stepmom and a real mom, or biological, and they both died within 6 months of each other. So you take people for granted, and I never really realized how much I loved them. And I think about them all throughout the year, but at Christmas time, it's when you really think about it. But it's good. It's good to make yourself accountable for everything, your behavior and the way you treat people. And Christmas kind of reminds us of that, it means more to me than that. Of course, the birth of Jesus, but just on a more superficial kind of, it's family, it's spending time with family. Yeah, so that's.
Thank you. I didn't mean to make you
That's
cry,
okay.
but
That's okay. I appreciate it. So
okay.
Thank you. I appreciate you stopping.
Thank you. So you can say Mraho.
Okay. Maraho. Is that good?
Amakuru. That means how are you? Amakuru.
Amaku.
Amakuru.
Amakuru. Something like that. I'm sorry.
Yes, that's it. Okay, thanks.